Okay, so take two on. Hold on, let me turn my fan off again. I keep forgetting to turn this damn thing off.
Take
All right,
two
take
on
two
episode,
on
whatever this
episode
is.
19. It's episode 19. I guess I gotta not bag on Steven too much because he felt bad about it, and Jen
No,
said,
fuck that. Get him. Get him.
I
Let the
didn't.
people know why. Let the people know why
All
we're
right,
doing this
so
again.
this episode is not only going to be late, but it's going to be short because Steven fucked up his computer. Like he's like, my computer's supposed to be amazing, and then what he said it turned off on him.
No.
He
Reset
said he got
itself.
blue screen
Yeah,
while
blue
sitting here
screen.
talking to us.
All he was doing was running a fucking recording program. That's all you got to do, Steven. Nobody asks you to do anything else. You can't even do that. You fucked that up.
I know.
Unbelievable.
I'll take you to my grave.
I'll take 10% blame. I taught Steven how to use incognito mode, so now he can watch his porn in peace.
You just need a VPN for that.
So he had 40 tabs open, and that's why he crashed. Got playing it all at the same time.
Okay, I mean that makes more sense than my computer just randomly crashed, guys. I totally believe me, please. Through no fault of his own.
I should have.
Through all fault of his own.
I should have actually recorded the screen itself and showed you guys for proof.
Nah, how do you record proof?
Exactly.
If the shit if you lost audio files, you're gonna lose video files. Guaranteed.
Unless he's saying record with his phone, but he has like a 2 megapixel camera, so that wouldn't be good.
But how do you predict that though? How do you predict that your computer is gonna blue screen?
You can't. But
exactly. So how would you know to record the screen?
I meant to show that I actually blue screen. That's what
the blue screen is there and it's not, isn't it? No, or did they change that?
Say it's on my computer.
It depends on which one it is.
I whip out my phone and take a picture of it.
You got like a quick draw like that?
We call him one pump Steven for a reason.
I don't think a pump is the same thing as a draw, though. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that?
He can draw the gun and pump that thing real quick and be done.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I could have sworn like quick draw guns were like magnums and shit, like they had hammers and.
Not Steven. Steven is amazing with the shot. He's surgical with that bitch. What you mean?
Okay. Well, it's good to know. I mean, I vaguely remember us talking about guns at one point, and Steven was saying like I can't actually shoot a gun because my hands are all jacked.
Well,
it's like my fingers are like Vienna sausages. I can't do it.
If I can have Ginseng come check them out, like I literally cannot twist my arms. Like Ginseng can be the proof.
Yeah, Ginseng, go to his house after we're done recording tonight, and just check out his fingers. You ain't really got to go there to do anything else. Just go there to check out his fingers.
If I'm going to Steven's house at primetime booty call hours, best believe I'm getting some booty.
Oh, it's not my booty.
No, that you have a mom, you have a Teresa, and you have a sister that you want to. Yeah, you have a sister.
Actually, she's taken now.
She's what?
She's taken now.
So what the fuck does that matter? I just said your girlfriend as well as your mother, both who are taken. And
you did not say that. Girlfriend.
I said his girlfriend's name. What are you talking about?
No, you didn't.
I said Tiffany.
You said, no, you did not.
Or did I say Teresa?
You did.
Sorry, Teresa. I don't know what you look like, but you might be a 4.
Higher than that, my guy.
Are you sure about that, though?
Oh, I'm sure.
All right, so now that we're talking about that, what when it comes to like the number rating that we tend to give people, as fucked up as it can be, what is the determining factor for people being low, mid, and high tiers for you? Like what are the most prominent things about a person's appearance that you judge the harshest on, good or bad?
Tattoos.
You like tattoos?
No, he
I'm
does
not
not
a
like
fan.
What?
Yeah, but that like it has to correlate with like your skin complexion. I believe certain complexions can pull it off better than others. Some people you walk around just looking dirty. So I guess it also depends on like the quality of your tattoo.
Mhm.
But there's that. We're talking about just like physical traits.
Yeah.
Because I could say like if you could be a 10.9 on it out of 10. But if I see you smoking cigarettes, you're instantly a 2.
Yeah, yeah. Like, say you're sitting at like Femboy Hooters or something, and you're just like, you know, judging all the people that work there. Like, what do you, where you going with this? Like, who's a 10? Who's a 5? Who's a 1? So tattoos.
Yeah, tattoos, hairstyle, assessing natural beauty. So if you got caked on makeup, then I
Mhm,
need to
mhm.
see. I need to see what you look like in the morning. You know what I mean? When you wake up.
Right, right. So you can't give an actual like a full heartfelt judgment until you fuck this person.
I don't have to. I don't have to.
Nigga, what? If
Just-
somebody is late, if somebody is sleeping in your bed, you go to Femboy Hooters and you come back and you got somebody sleeping in your bed, you more than likely have fucked that person.
I mean, look, I'm light skinned. I'm sentimental. You just sit, lay down, talk about your dreams, and then fall asleep. What are you talking about?
You're gonna have to forgive me, skeptical.
It's okay. I hear that's the thing with my personality. That's how people perceive me. It's okay.
Yeah, hoe ass nigga.
Speaking of tattoos, Tiffany actually has a tattoo, but it's like hidden and it's like in her like back upper like right shoulder. So like in the back of her neck, she has like or her like upper shoulder, she has the cupcake.
It's a big ass chip, ain't it?
And no, it's like it's probably like then you have your like hand and you put it into a ball shape. It'll be the size of that.
Huh. And what about you, Stephen? What are the features that you are the most critical of on a person?
That's a tough question.
Because anybody can get it, Steven said.
Oh shit. Okay.
Are we talking about like what I see personally or like my favorite?
Yeah, nigga. It's I'm asking for your opinion, so of course we're talking about what you see personally.
Honestly, you know what? I've been kind of like probably like uh skinny people.
I thought you said skin color.
No, skinny people.
So weight.
Not necessarily. I'm okay. I'm not trying to like make fun of Tiffany or anything like that. Like Tiffany.
Oh,
There
you
we
better
go.
stop. Let him stop. Stop him. Stop
No,
him.
no, keep going, keep
Never
going.
mind. I'm good.
No, no, keep going, keep going.
I don't know about that one, Kyle.
Man, he's about to do what I do.
What was he about to do?
It don't worry. It don't matter. What else? What else, Steven? Like, all right, so blank and what else?
Facial like the head, like the facial features and the hair. Like I'm attracted to like I don't know how to describe it. Like I like different kind of hair, but like it has to be like slick. Like
Slick.
like if I see like some black girls walking in a store, like when they have straight hair, not like like how they have braids
Nappy headed hoe. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but
Go.
like straight black hair. That's kind of nice.
Huh. Okay, so you like straight dark hair.
Well, I'm more of a curly type, natural
Me
hair.
too. Me too. Like I like curly and wavy hair. But like pick one more thing, Steven. One more thing. Facial features, hair, what else?
He said, "Wait."
No, that's blank, remember?
I like
Oh,
I
okay.
like black hair. Like pure black.
Okay. Hair, got it. Fine. What's next?
Asians are
Damn,
cool.
girl, your hair black. I want to wrap it around my dick and I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Asians are cool.
Asians? So race?
I'm not trying to be more picky other than the other one, but yes, if I like could choose.
I don't okay, so Asian features, gotcha.
maybe like MILFs. I like MILFs.
That one actually doesn't surprise me.
It's weird. Like I don't think I personally can ever get with one, but who knows?
I don't know. Tiffany's sister, kind of, but I mean, I don't think it's that weird. Like, in fact, James, James,
Mm.
he was drawn with Abby earlier on that Picardo website, right? And he was drawing a character, and he was being kind of bashful about it because I was trying to talk to him about it as he was in the process of drawing it. And I'm like, I've never seen this character before. He's like, oh, this is a character that you actually know. I just redesigned it because I wanted a MILF character, And then he said, because I'm a degenerate. So,
Right.
and I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with MILFs. Like, shit, like, I mean, the character looked fine. But he called himself a degenerate because, as if to explain away the fact that he likes MILF type characters or just MILFs in general. You ain't got to be ashamed of that shit. Fucking MILFs can be sexy as fuck.
I don't like, but the hot cat girl, like that's the one he wants to be open. I don't get it. Like James has always been a strange creature to me, and I wonder if it's because he just wasn't around a lot of real people. You know what I mean?
No, you need to explain.
Like look at his group of friends that he grew up with. He never grew up with a cotillion.
Oh, okay. You say real. You mean, okay? I got you.
Yeah, like
It's
I forget.
real.
I figure like while they do accept him for what he is or who he is and what he likes. He never really had anybody like, damn, motherfucker, you into that? Damn, me too, motherfucker. Like, damn, I like that too. That does things to my body as well. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he never had anybody hype him up ever in this youth.
Yeah. In fact, like now that you mention it, I think the people that he grew up with probably didn't necessarily like. I mean, because I'm just trying to think, like, little man. No way in hell would, even if he did like that type of thing, he would never admit it.
Right?
Deep man, he would never talk about it. Not that he wouldn't, like, if somebody found out, he wouldn't be like, no, I promise, I swear, I don't like this. But he would never bring it up.
Mm.
And then, like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I agree with you. Like, none of them would probably be like supportive, I guess.
It's not even like, I mean, inherently, they would be support, but
I don't know about that.
there's just a difference between somebody sitting there and telling you, "Hey, pursue your inner feelings or whatever it is that you got going on," and somebody be like, "Oh, okay, well that's cool." It's like there's a difference.
I
Somebody
think
hyping you up,
I think you're downplaying the like the lengths at which not only you and I, but these people that we're talking about, like, second-handedly, like, not mentioning names and shit. Like, you're downplaying, probably unintentionally, but still, the lengths to which these people would go to bag on a nigga, like at any given point,
mm,
like in so much, in fact, or at least I think that it would override the need, or not even necessarily the need, but the urge to compliment this person, or to say, yeah, that's fine, or to say, I accept this about you. It would just be like, he's like, hey, check out this drawing that I did, you guys. It's a pretty good drawing. But it wouldn't go in that direction. Nobody would say it's a pretty good drawing. They would say, this nigga, look at this nigga. What is she, 40, 50? You like 40, 50? Like, it would turn into, and again, this is a reason why there was kind of a falling out, but it would turn into like a semi-insult type of joke situation. And that's not really advocacy.
okay, so I guess because in the Black community, number one, there's there's like a policy where you can't really compliment somebody without insulting them at the same time. And we're able to read between those lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is something you like. Damn, congratulations with your ugly ass. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
just we're used to that shit. I would say because of his lack of the same upbringing, like he just couldn't. That just never happened. Never.
Yeah. He's also
If
like he grew up with the Costa Rican side of his family, not the black side of his family. So I don't
right.
think that he has like any type of anything, in insofar as our experiences are considered.
Mm. Well, yeah, that is what it is. But what are we talking about?
Judging women for the way that they look.
Mm.
Standard shit.
Did you answer? You didn't answer.
Well, me is gonna be like I like a cute face, of course.
Wait. I don't know if I should be, but Kaho,
Hmm,
say I'm not discriminating here, but
I'm not
say
discriminating here.
let's
Oh,
get
okay. Well, I thought you were telling me to say it.
oh no. I'm saying like what if like she was like heavier, but yet had a really cute face? Would you like would you be into that or no?
It depends on the extent of heavier, but toward I tend to like be more attracted to women who actually have like a softer figure in general. Softer figures tend to translate to curves, which is what I'm into.
Yeah, he liked them thick women. Me too. But you can make exceptions, and
Yeah.
there's like layers to that, Stephen, because you got to take into account other things that are going to overpower the fact that while you have a preference, you're going to overlook it. So maybe the personality like outshines everything.
Yeah, but nigga, we being superficial here. We ain't talking about personalities. Cut it out.
Okay, I forgot. But you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me this up in the fucking preamble that we had. I gotta turn off my light skinness then. You know I'm too in tune. Yeah, I don't know then. I don't. Okay, so cute face,
Yeah, cute
slim
face.
waist with a big bang. That's the vibes.
Hold on. Who robbed the bank?
like so. I mean, yeah, there's that. Always look for a woman with a nice ass. If she Asian with a nice ass,
That's the
catch me on
Jinsei dream.
90 Day Fiance, my nigga.
But yeah, so pretty face, like long dark hair, the curly type or like wavy type. The kind that you get when you got a black chick mixed with something. You get like
Mm.
them like curls, them curly waves. That shit. I like that shit.
Yellow bone, red bone.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? If you had to pick one.
Red, but I'm going red.
Mm.
I know you're more yellow, but yeah, I'm more
Oh,
red.
yeah.
You know what I think would be kind of cool though?
What?
A girl like to date someone like uh, Japanese with like black, and so like she has like sort of like an Asian body, but yet the features of the black girls with it, sticky long hair.
All right, run that by me again.
So
He
like
said Asian girl with black features.
Yeah, so
Ablasian.
the shit that Jinsei like. That's what
Yes.
we was just talking about.
oh shoot.
But yeah,
Yeah. Nigga, stop interrupting me. Damn. All right, so what I say? So the hair, pretty face, and a soft figure, soft form. That's what I like.
No hard body bitches for Kaho.
Nah, that's again, I don't mean to keep name dropping this nigga, but that's James's territory right there. Like he likes them muscular bitches.
He do muscular cat women.
It ain't all cat women.
That's just
I
what
hope
we
you
talked
know.
about recently. So, like, this was like 3 days ago. We were talking about this.
Yeah. Like the whole cat women thing came from, and I don't know if he actually listens to this shit, but the whole cat women thing came from his infatuation with Abby.
Mm.
And because Abby, she's an artist, and
Does Abby listen to this?
I don't think so. But anyway, she's an artist, and she has like and she probably doesn't listen to it because I've never told her about it. It just never came to mind to actually tell her. But yeah, his infatuation with her began because this nigga fall in love with everything that has a vagina.
I learned what a simp is through James.
Oh my gosh! And so you never knew what it meant.
Yeah, but anyway, and she's an artist, and she's kind of a niche artist. And she has like she's in a relatively small community, but that small community commissions her like she has nonstop commissions basically, and they commission her to do art of furry characters, and like when you have a niche community, you typically don't have very many people who do artwork for that community. Um, a lot of it is because there's a lot of like negative connotations and stigmas attached to the whole furry shit. But because like that's how she makes her living. Like she pays her bills off of selling art. Uh, and since that's what she like is doing, it basically her 9 to 5, and James is fucking in love with her. Um, he fell into doing a lot of quasi furry artwork as well.
I'm kind of Discord with this.
I don't know. They have like an art Discord.
He just wanted to hear you say it's a furry Discord. Then he wanted you to link him so he can be welcome to his own.
Yeah, of course. I guess you could call it a furry Discord. It's just it's mostly because Abby like has a Patreon, right? So people like pay to be members of her Patreon, and she does like artwork for her Patreon members and shit. But yeah, so the majority of them are furries, so she's always drawing furry art. If or not it's her preferred art, you'd have to ask her. But it is what butters her bread, and James wants to butter her bread. So he's doing more furry stuff too as well.
Does she know that he likes her?
I make fun of him all the time for it. So if she doesn't know, then you know what? And now that I say that, I mean Abby, I've known Abby longer than anybody else that I've known on the internet. Like since I was like 13 or 14 or something like that. Some crazy like fresh out of middle school, about to go to high school type shit. Um, so it's now that I think about it, it's probably not unusual that she doesn't know. She's kind of and I can say this and get away with it because I've been her friend for so long. She's kind of dense. Like, and when I say dense, I mean like anime protagonist dense.
Like I from the boonies to the last dungeon or whatever the fuck dents like that.
Like just hella oblivious to things that are obvious to other people.
Mm.
Has she ever dated?
Yeah, she's our age. Of course she is.
Can't say, of course. I mean, Steven,
Yeah. Oh,
first
God
girlfriend.
damn it. Yeah. All right. You're right.
We've been together 3
But
years.
yes, she has. She has dated before. The thing is, and this is the saddest part about James's forever unrequited love, is Abby is asexual.
What does that mean again?
It means that she is not sexually attracted to people at all.
What?
Yeah.
That
She has
man
no.
Steven said, "What?"
She has no sex drive.
He said, "What?"
Are you people? There are people like that out there.
Yeah.
You learn something new
It's.
every day.
You've never heard of asexuality?
What?
I mean, I heard of people like same gender, but like not like no drive at all.
Well, I mean, think about it. There's so many like different types of people in this world, right? And it's all because of the makeup of your brain, the chemicals in your brain, right? Like there's people who are like me who are just cool as fuck, aggressive speakers, and there are people like you who are just like passive beta little bitches. You know, the and I oh shit, hold on. I'm very open about the about myself and like what I'm attracted to and like what I want. I'm that type of person. And then Jinsei, on the flip side is I was about to say some really mean shit. But Jinsei's Jinsei. You are the type of person who likes
Hold on,
cupcakes.
hold on.
Actually, what?
What to say about me?
Hmm?
That was mean.
I wasn't going to mention about how much of a hoe you are. Just in terms of where sexuality is
What?
considered. What? It's
Nothing.
like
Go ahead.
there's like a million bazillion unlimited different types of like rules of attraction when it comes to human beings. And that being said, that being considered, is it really that weird that someone is not sexually attracted to anything or to people or to anything? They just have no sex drive?
I mean, to be fair, like I was kind of like that in middle school, but man, after like high school, I just matured longer than most people did. So like I thought I could have been.
Yeah, you're just horny all the time. You want to fuck everything. Got it. But yeah, it's like think of it like that. Like some people don't reach sexual maturity until they're in their like early 20s. Like I know I bloomed at an average pace, but like I know people who didn't bloom until they're like 25, 26.
Just like me.
Were just not sexual whatsoever. And Abby's just one of those people who's just never developed the sexuality.
Yeah.
Hmm? Have I asked her? Are you like what? You think I'm just gonna? I think I'm just talking about her just to talk about her.
That's what
I
Steven would do.
I've known her for almost 20 years, Stephen.
What about the prospect of children?
I mean,
Not that
like,
not that you need to have sex to do so, but does she want kids?
I don't think so.
Ah,
Um, I'm not 100% sure on that. Like, I can't. I'll ask her about it. I mean, I can talk to her about anything really. And she's not like shy about these things or anything. Like, if you were to bring up the fact that she's asexual, she'd be cool to talk about it. It's not something that she hides. It's just not something that necessarily comes up in everyday conversation. Unless you're like, hey, you kind of cute, want to fuck? Then she would probably tell you.
well, not really.
So Jinsei, what? Not really what?
And now I'm just like, so she'll be like, not really. I'm good. And what? Stop it. Could you stop that? Please.
What?
Stop it. I'm not like Steven, where I can't pick up when I'm being assaulted verbally. I can pick this shit up. I need you to stop it.
I don't know
Ladies
what
and
you're talking
gentlemen,
about.
I am not a hoe.
Kind of are though.
Okay. Oh shit.
This motherfucker Steven go get beat up at work.
Hey, I'm jealous of you, Jinsei. Just remember that.
You jealous of what? There's nothing to be jealous of.
Jealous of all the booty you be tossing around.
Anyway, I have a topic I want to talk about.
I'm just out here juggling booty. Okay, Kyle.
Yeah, it's on your tongue.
Yo, that sounds fun.
Yeah, so this is a talent right there.
Yeah, that's a talent. I can appreciate running themes. So if my shit is gonna be Jinsei's a hoe, and this is what we go with for 112 episodes of fucking podcast. Fine, that's cool.
So I have a little topic I'm kind of like that just recently happened to me, my life. You guys want to talk about it?
Go for it.
Now I don't know if I mentioned this in the episode last night when we tried to record it and the passion side. What do you think? Have you talked about like people taking like advantage, or not people taking advantage of you, but have you talked about like people using you in the last night's episode?
I don't think we discussed it last night.
Okay, so
No.
So something recently occurred. By the way, Jinsei, you're not allowed to talk about this at work.
You shouldn't even be talking about it right now, but go ahead. I'm waiting because I also want to get at you too recently about this past week of work. But go ahead.
Wait, what happened about this work past week?
Wait, I'll elaborate in a second. Go ahead.
So, this buddy of mine moves out of state, and he keeps hitting me up for money. And even though you like hit him up, like you like help him out when he was in California and around, like what do you do in a situation where like he keeps on asking for money?
You tell him no.
I mean,
without breaking the bro code.
there's no bro code about this. It's like, shut up, Steven. Stop it. You got these like false rules, just like fake shit.
Have you ever seen the episode of Boondocks where Riley asks a pimp named Slickback, "What do you think about homies over hoes?"
Homies that gonna work that corner, work that trick.
Okay,
a homie ain't done shit for me, don't deserve shit. Like, yeah, like talking strictly about a homie, a friend. Now, I can see how it would be different with like family, but like there ain't no bro code that means like, hey, I should be subservient and or give this person whatever it is that they want. Like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? Get that shit.
It probably came from him establishing that shit when they was here in person. That's just me though saying it, but all right,
So what, like they established their own like little handshake or something?
No, it was more like hey, Billy, what's going on? Yeah. What, you about to leave? Me too. Hey, come on. Oh shit! Did I say his name?
Oh my
gosh!
So the Blue Ranger.
Yeah, the Blue Ranger. So he's like, "Hey, Blue Ranger, come on. Hey, come on. What? You trying to go? You going to lunch? Hey, no, let's go to break. Let's go to break right now. Okay, let's go to break. Hey, you like potato wedges? I'm about to buy you potato wedges. Hey, what's up? You going home? About to go to sleep? You need something to drink at the house? I'm gonna buy you some soda. What's up? It's lunchtime. Don't even worry about it, dog. I'm about to buy you.
Okay, I'm kind of like itching to find out what you want to tell me.
Now, we're not going over the fact that you established this semi-needy relationship with old boy, and because it's monetary, and because you've done it before, you've given him money before, without asking for it back, he's continuing the trend. Now, conversely, you could be his only one person, his one only person that he can ask for in his time of need. But this is what I'm saying, Steven. And this is like really the gist of it. If he stops fucking with you because you don't help him out with anything, he never fuck with you in the first place.
Yeah. He wasn't actually your friend. He was just using you.
Now, because it's like a mutual person that we know, I'm hoping it's just, hey, I need something. Hey, Steven, can you help me out? No? All right, well, cool. It's okay. How you doing? How's mom? How's dad?
But here's the thing I'm struggling with. It's like I would like I wouldn't mind like, hey, what's up? How's work? Like how's you and Tiffany doing? Like yeah, if you like would actually like like maybe like once a week. I'm not asking for much, but it's like we go like without 3 weeks without talking. Like you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I'm also guilty of being
As
close with
fuck.
a lot. Yeah, I'm very guilty with being close with a lot of people and not communicating with the people I'm close with every single day or every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. It's like I'm notorious for that shit.
Or sometimes months.
As you can hear, this woman scorned. But yeah, like I'm notorious for that shit. Like, but because I don't think like it's absolutely necessary for me to like talk to you every single day. And with Kaho example, I'm a lurker, so I can I'm watching these niggas interact, and I'm watching from afar. It's like, all right, is my nigga okay? He okay? All right, bad. And also, if it was anything serious, I know he hit me up, and he knows I'll make the time to talk about it. But as far as like having to say hi, hello, it don't matter who. Like it really don't matter who. Like female, male. I'm just really terrible at that part.
So are you saying I'm overthinking this situation?
I'm saying that you can apply that to him possibly, especially if the only thing that comes up every 3 weeks is him asking you for something, but it doesn't apply to everything.
It's also a good idea to make sure that you know what the to make sure that you know like where the base of your friendship lies with people. Because like the last thing you want to do is think that you have like this rock solid foundation of a friendship, and then you find proof to the opposite at some point. Like, oh, you just randomly heard this nigga talking about you to other people, saying how you ain't shit and how you broke as fuck now because you didn't get any money from you, or he didn't get any money from you. Like, you and maybe this is just me because I make sure that I establish these types of things early on, like when it comes to friendships. Um, and it does actually get me in some trouble because not everybody likes that shit. But I feel it's important for my peace of mind to make sure. Like when I talk to Jinsei, like we basically we put everything on the table whenever we discuss something. Like I'm very candid with Jinsei, and I don't hold my tongue for him, and he doesn't do that for me either. Like if something needs to be said, it's gonna be said. And if I was to ask him, nigga, are you using me right now? Do you use me, Jinsei?
Like serious question?
Yeah, nigga, you be using me? I know you be using me. Wait,
I
I
really
mean,
don't though.
you be using me?
It's
All right.
terrible, but because I should, but I don't. Like I just don't like. It's like for everybody though. Like I just are you useful? Yes. Do you have use? Yes. Am I around you for your usefulness? Absolutely not. I can care less about that. I feel
I
like
see.
it benefits me more in the long run though, because as somebody who's been upfront with you time and time again, here I am, pole positioned to be taken care of for the rest of my life as soon as the company hits. Like you know what I mean? Like
You ain't supposed
that's
to mention that. That's DL news right there.
well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, no, my time is almost up at the Walmart. But, I can't wait to see that last check. Like, but what I'm saying is like that kind of goes into that's probably like the most you could probably say I'm using a person, but it's like my thought process really is say, hey, what if this motherfucker hits the lotto tomorrow? And he's like, I'm only giving money to my like that Mel Gibson shit where he gave like his 7 friends, his best friends, $1 million each.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't you hate to be the 8th motherfucker at the party where he did that?
But hear me out, Jinsei. Like this is where I'm struggling. I felt like this was a good topic to talk about because I'm kind of struggling with this. It's like he's using me, like myself, as a way to feel guilty for him. Because like when he texted me, I'm pretty sure like this person never watches our podcast, so it should be good. But anyway, I feel like he's using me to give him money because like when he said like, oh, you have no bills like whatsoever, like you can afford it, like you know what I mean. Yeah, I may be able to afford it, but like I'm not trying to like like help out like everybody, if that makes sense.
The only other thing I would say about the whole situation, and this is just to keep myself, as strictly Bennett because I ain't in it, is that you know how to spin a story. So I'm only taking what you say at face value.
Yes.
Like, I don't know that he actually does things the way you say that he does it. So I can't judge.
That's a good point. I think the only way, like, and even if this is a perception thing, if you're not entirely sure if or not this person is using you, and you want to figure that shit out, you gotta just go for it. Like the only way, or not even the only way, but the best way, the most expedient way to find this out is to ask, to be direct.
No, he would never.
I know, I'm aware of that, and like I know so many people who just struggle with being direct. With and it's a very simple concept, but it can be very intimidating. I understand that, but like they say the fastest way between to get from A to B is a straight line, or to get from the fastest way between 2 points is a straight line. It's just to come out, and if you have a question, you have something that's bothering you about this person, or something that could potentially be bothering you, you just fucking ask it. As long as you can be sure that there are no like long-term detrimental effects that come with it. Like if you ask this question to this person and then he just whoops the fuck out of you, then you probably don't want to ask. But if it's like something that he'll probably cop an attitude after he gives you an answer, it's fine. Because you
Or
need
the
to
loss
know.
of a perceived friendship, But then again, we're telling you wasn't really your friend if you lose him over something as simple as that.
Yeah.
So who's really losing out here?
The only thing that you lose in that case is a person who keeps asking you for money. So you actually end up saving money.
You are certainly far too hasty sometimes in establishing relationships, Stephen.
What do you mean by the word hasty? And too quick?
Yes.
That's what hasty means.
But yeah, it's like and it's not even a relationship. It's any perception. Period. Like it's like, oh, this person yelled at me once. They hate my guts. Like, how do you get there from right there? Like he said, point A and B, not A to Z. Like what the fuck?
Leaps in logic is what that's called.
I never even
Like
Stephen has to have logic.
No, I mean, well, it's called leaps in logic because you're jumping over the logical reasoning for something to actually happen or exist. So, like, if somebody, like, say you're sitting there and you see, or I say you, but I'm talking about Steven. But say you're sitting there, Steven, and you see like this chick walk in, like, ooh, she fine. You're like, damn, I sure wish I could tickle her toes. Whatever the fuck it is that you do in the bedroom. And like, so you're sitting at like a table, and she goes and she sits in a booth, and you're like, oh, she sat in a booth. I guess that means she don't like guys at tables. I guess it means that I have no chance with her. Like you're leaping over so many different pieces of logic to get to that conclusion. And that's what Jinsei is saying. Like you rush things, you leap over logic to establish friendships that you don't even know if you need or want.
Partially because you was homeschooled and you never really had a social life. So I mean, there's reasoning behind why you do this. It's not good, but there's reasoning.
Mm.
Okay. All right, Jinsei, you're up. I've been itching to hear what you had to say. What I've been doing this week.
Hey, I ain't even gonna talk. So, hey, so Kaho,
So
you realize talking about work, Steven's like spirit has been higher as of late.
mm-hmm.
So you know how I started at 7 and he starts at 2.
Mm-hmm.
I spent like the last 2 weeks literally like doing his job for him. So by the time he gets in, he ain't got to worry about nothing. Got to work his one little funky palette for the day, help some customers. He goes home all happy and chipper, ready to talk to us in the chat about absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Steven, I'm tired of doing your job for you. You need to get better.
Got it.
You keep fucking around. If I go up over there again this week, if I have to go there from tomorrow to Wednesday once, you're going to be in Frozen for the rest of next year.
Actually,
Actually,
can I say something?
Actually, what?
So, I'm not allowed to do just palettes anymore. Like my lead told me I have to do a process. So if I don't do the process, I get in trouble. So I can't always go willy nilly on pallets. But I was able to kill some fresh pallets today. I didn't have to do some of my process today. So if I don't do the process, I'm gonna get in trouble. So I have to basically do what the department manager does. Well,
okay, first of all, that's been advertised as such since last October. That's fine. Anybody disputing that? But Kaho, you know what I absolutely hate? Where people in Walmart or jobs like jobs like this, retail, I guess you can quote unquote lower end jobs, where they have a supervisor, they have a manager over the supervisor, and they have all this shit, right? So structured company where they're like, if I don't do this, I'm in trouble. Hell, shut the fuck. He is not gonna get in trouble, Kaho. Oh my god, I can't stay any longer. That's overtime. They said no overtime. Shut up, Steven. That's not true. I asked you to say for a reason.
Actually,
The whole overtime. So, like with Walmart, like you're allowed X amount of hours a month, right, of overtime, depending upon your volume of sales and all this. Yeah. And I think ours is like generally slotted between 40 and 60 hours. Who? So if they want to use those 40 to 60 hours, they want to use it for a reason. But when you got Betsy at the phone getting 8 hours of overtime, that's what they say. They don't want no overtime.
Oh, do people really do that?
I mean, most of the time it's like remember the report doesn't come out until the Monday. So if it happens until that Monday of the week, which is usually Saturday for us, but whatever. So if they go anytime earlier on in the week and then it happens later on, you can't catch it until it's too late.
Yeah, why have you been doing Frozen late? Less often to go back to the question.
Because we got inventory next week, Steven.
You didn't get that he was saying that he's doing your job for you because you're terrible at it?
I want to argue I'm terrible at it. I'm okay.
Can't even pronounce the word.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. Actually, Ginseng's works with me, so he knows I'm okay at it.
Steven's perfectly fine because it may not be the fastest or whatever it may be, but
on task.
yeah, you ain't got to worry about what Steven's doing. Every store needs 12 of those. I've said it before. I told you before. It was like if I had 12 Stevens as a team, then I'm perfectly fine.
Like I would probably go into the bathroom and shoot myself if I had 12 Stevens.
Oh
12, you know 12, what I mean?
Yeah, work ethic. I'm talking about personalities.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I understand that. I'm just making fun.
But yeah, work propaganda is like crazy with Walmart. I don't know if it's like that with other places, but like these motherfuckers start telling each other some shit. There's an exercise that we do when we get sent to the academy,
Mhm.
and it's the teacher goes up to you and she whispers something in your ear, and then she tells you to go to the next person, whisper it in their ear, and then you go all the way around, and we're in the circle, so you go all the way around, and then the last person tells the teacher what it was said, and it's something absolutely ridiculously different than what was
Yeah,
actually said, right?
it's called the grapevine effect.
So, like, totally, this is what happens. Like, somebody will be like, "Oh yeah, no, I can't give you no overtime." So then they go to the next person. Yeah, they're not giving out any overtime. Then the next person, yeah, I can't get out. I can't get any overtime at all. Not in my department. And it's just the dumbest thing. It circles through the store, and it's like,
Eventually comes back to the person that started. Like, yeah, they killing niggas who get overtime.
yeah, like for real. I'll get five. If I get overtime, I get a point. Like what?
Yeah, that's
What are you
stupid.
talking
I
about?
know. I know exactly what you're saying.
Meanwhile, I'm working 7 days straight. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, you
Yeah.
see me every day.
There's
Shit
only
just don't.
there's only one person in the entire store I was like, if they asked me to, I would stay. And that's my homeboy, the other Steven, because like, we have the same name, so we're kinda cool with each other.
That's the thing he was talking about. Making friends too fast off of stupid premises.
But no, but we knew
Like,
we known
hey,
each
what's
other.
your name, Steven? Nigga, my name is Steven. We best friends now. You want to borrow some money?
I'm not doing that. You know what? Going back to the circling around the whole question, like about borrowing money. When I first got hired back in like 2016, like I was a cart pusher, right? I wasn't even inside the store at the time. I was just a cart pusher. I did not know. I didn't even know how to push carts, right? And then
It's pretty complicated.
and it's Walmart. There's a lot going on, so you got to be careful.
Don't you remember the story about the homeless dude yelling in the parking lot?
Yeah.
And he looked at me with fear in his eyes, like, what are we gonna do? Like, Steven, I got this. Don't worry. Chill.
Like what was he even mad about?
I don't know, but you thought you was gonna get stabbed, so I had to protect your little self.
But
My
anyway,
favorite story is still how you tripping.
so like it's my literally first day on the clock. Like I passed like the computer classes. Like I'm literally like out there, and like this. I remember his name. His name was like Scott, and like this kid named Scott like was a punk who was playing Pokemon Go because Pokemon Go just came out on his phone, playing Pokemon Go all day and not pushing cards. And he was like, "Hey Steven, you got money?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he straight up asked me for money, and then he like, "I'll pay you back." I was like, "Okay, one time gonna hurt," because we had a McDonald's in the store at the time. And then he got fired 2 weeks later. Like, there goes my $10.
You are an absolute sap.
Got you for your $10, nigga.
It's going in my Honda, shawty. Are you so broke that you need to steal $10? Are you so broke that you need it back?
But here's the thing: we had the same job. We had like Scott had money. Like, where did it
Okay,
all go?
here. I'll argue for you. So not everybody has a job that fits their lifestyle, Stephen. And not everybody has a lifestyle that fits their job. Same statement, whatever, right?
Yes.
Like there are people who get onto Walmart, but they've been living a lifestyle that Walmart does not support. And they just don't know how to adjust. This is like pretty common. Anybody who's lost a business and went off and was like, all right, let me just go work here for a bit. They have a lifestyle that, Walmart doesn't support. That's just how it is.
But
Look at
how?
look at the expensive cars you see up in the parking lot, shit like that. Like, but they work at Walmart.
I know,
Like
like
they're not just doing Walmart. It's the same thing.
So sometimes you just gotta hustle a little nigga named Steven out of his $10.
Mm.
going.
Hey, hold on. Let me clarify something real quick for Jiz's sake, nigga. The whole like thing, you're gonna be working for me, right? And you're just gonna be sitting in a chair making money.
No. So look, check it out. This is what I figured. So like my boss, right?
Mhm.
He real good at like what you probably want. So we gonna hire him to do all the work for us, and we gonna make the money.
Wait, where does like you get like a finder's fee or something? Like where does this turn into we?
So look,
All right,
well,
I'm
first of all, you don't know the
looking.
person. You don't know the person at all. So you
Okay,
wouldn't even know. You would never know this person. But
okay.
this is a store manager, and as a store manager, he is not only in tune with trying to see. Should I be saying this? I don't think I need to talk about this right now. We're gonna talk about this later. We'll talk about this later. But look, there's a lot of connections to be had. We can move. We'll be able to move this weight all throughout the United States based off of this one connection. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I just can't wait to call this nigga and be like, "Hey, where you at?" Because that's what he do all the time to me. But yeah,
Like, you coming in today? Like, nah, nigga, I broke my ankle. Oh, damn, that sucks. You going to the hospital? Yeah. I'm going to the hospital. All right, cool. So what time are you coming in?
he is like that. But he's also like that's my guy. 100 gram pots and pans, faux flats on a Cadillac. We go back. Like, so I tell him I hurt my ankle, and what's the first thing he say? Damn, you let one of them Mormon motherfuckers cross you up? Like, bro, like you trying to get me to come to work. Don't make me quit. Like, just be nice. You understand? Nah, he's like, hell nah. So he sent me 7 gifts of people getting crossed over. Like, I didn't even look at my phone. I just looked at it later when I woke up, and it's just like 7 gifts. Like, look, he said, "Is this how it happened? Is this how it happened? Hey, wake up, wake up. Is this how it happened?" That's the homie. You feel me? So yeah, man, oh man, what a time.
So, I've been waiting for this question, but
I don't like the way you said you know you're gonna be working for me. Hey, you
What?
can be the boss, but you ain't gotta act like that.
I'm just saying, nigga, like,
Like you own me. What the fuck wrong with
I
you?
ain't saying that I own you. Like,
I'm just saying, perception.
Kaho,
Niggas, you work for
what?
me.
without saying what your project is, how long did you know about this idea you have? You don't have to say it. I just want to know like how long has this been a thing that you're gonna make your business?
It's been in motion for like 4 or 5 months.
Did one day did it pop in your head, or did like a chain reaction happen? Oh shoot!
It was an idea that was pitched to me by my current boss. And the way that it's going to work is I'm the one doing like the legwork to start the business. And he like, he understands that, and he like, I'm doing all the legwork. He's putting down the money to start it. So we're going to be partners in this because he's an older gentleman and he's a redneck. So like, technology is not his strong suit. And this is something that's going to require knowledge of technology. Um, Meanwhile, he owns a business, so he has money to start another business. And I am a wage slave. So it's a mutual partnership. However, he also like wants to be one of them niggas that just that earns money passively, so like he can retire and shit. And I'm fine with that because that means that one, I'm going to take more of the profit myself, and two, I am going to be the person with the title. So like I'll own the business. He'll be a partner.
it's gonna be like giving you like warehouse space and stuff like that.
No. Warehouse. What the fuck are you talking about? Warehouse space.
Like to like hold the product.
No, it's not like if this product is going to be made in house, that's going to come later, and then like I'll have a warehouse for Jinsei to work out of at that point.
Work out of. I ain't working in no
Yeah,
warehouse.
yeah. You're gonna be in there with the machine doing hard labor. We earning your money.
I guess I'll have to stick with Walmart. 'Cause I don't have to do
Nah, you're gonna be in this dark ass fucking warehouse doing work.
That's crazy. Hold up.
You will never see the sun. Like, Jesse, are you sweating? No, I'm good. Nah, you ain't working hard enough, nigga.
I catch so much slack, bro. Like at work, it's crazy. It's like, how come you don't ever like? How come you ain't never stressing? How come you ain't never like? You never in a hurry? It's like, 'cause I know how to get this shit done. Like, what's the problem?
Work smarter.
Yeah, and any issue that came up today, I already knew about it like last week. I knew I was going to have to take care of it today. So it's not. What's the point of stressing over this shit? Like, what's the point of looking rushed? They want me to fake it. Like I probably would have been like a store manager if I knew how to fake that shit, but I just can't.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way.
One day I'm hoping my work ethic would notice.
I'm telling you, it's not something that isn't noticed. You just work in an area that nobody else wants to touch.
Exactly. So like it has ups and downs.
I almost got Steven promoted like 2 years ago. And then they asked me, can he lead people? And I was like,
Well,
specifically for the job too. I was like, they were asking for. I was like, Steven, he'll be back here stocking frozen in 2 days. They was tripping back there.
well,
This dude said he not sexually into anybody. I was like, what?
there bursts a new meme.
Oh yeah. No, you got that. You got tripping.
You never
You
use
tripping.
You never use
You
that word?
tripping. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Let me tell you, after inventory, oh man, I'm headed to a world where I have a team and everything.
Where's that?
Produce, my guy.
Oh yeah, you gonna be fucking with them fresh carrots and shit.
You know it. I'm learning. I've been in my same area 5 years. I'm ready for something.
Who's gonna be taking over Frozen though?
Cart guy.
Ooh.
No, I'm just saying. Some random.
Because that's where he came from. Then
I
I
get
get
the
to go
quote.
to produce. That's where the big bucks are.
I want to say Steven's trying to leave the area just as they're about to get a pay raise, which is hilarious. Because then he'll have to wait 4 more months to get the next pay raise.
I'm not tripping.
Yeah,
We
you
know.
better stay and wait for that pay raise. And then move.
Remember, Steven don't even know how much money he actually got.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you even talking about?
I don't actually believe you know how much money you have.
To me right now?
Yeah.
I don't.
You kind of. I mean, you kind of admitted to it already.
I don't really look at it.
No, anytime you ask for an allowance to purchase something and it's given to you in certain increments, given that you haven't even touched a single paycheck, like you haven't ever spent a whole paycheck
No, never.
for the last 5 years. And for you to claim you only have 30,000, it don't make any sense. How could he possibly only have 30,000?
All right. So if I were to like say if I were to like own a production line, would you trust this nigga Steven around machinery?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I'm not even licensed.
Wait a second. But who's training him though? Like,
Nigga,
can you hire an anime girl to train him?
Oh man.
no. It'd be
She
you.
gonna learn the fuck out of that.
It'd be you.
Me?
Yeah.
You might pick it up like on because anybody I've ever been around is like with the work shit is like, hey, essentially I'm just letting you know. For you, I would die for you.
Hmm.
I need you to give me the same energy.
In this 100% fictional, absolutely fictional hypothetical scenario, if I were to hire Steven, I'd be like, all right, he's your responsibility. If he fucks up, it's on you.
And I'm salary
Yeah, of course.
because it's gonna require a lot of time. So I would take the challenge of absolutely turning Steven from the degenerate that he is to somebody
Shit.
who's well respected in the work community.
Well, that's tough.
That is tough. But I would definitely take on that challenge. I think I could do it. Steven wouldn't be influenced by anybody else who's like sludge. You know, they got there's the sludge mentality. They always tell us don't be sludge at work.
I thought you said slut.
No, not sludge. Sludge.
Like,
So yeah, so I think Steven's like really good at not falling into anybody else's negativities.
I guess I can see that.
Conversely, you also can't tell this motherfucking nothing because he's definitely gonna go around telling everybody.
I can also see that.
Oh my gosh.
I heard that wrong.
What did you hear?
I'm not sure what I heard. It's like he will tell me. He would everybody. That's what you said. He would tell everybody. And then I heard him say something along the lines of like, "Yeah, I'll tell them your mom died."
What?
Yeah, like I don't know where the fuck it came from. Like, oh, you was trying to keep that a secret? Nah, this nigga mom dead. Yeah, she got hit by you know them really slow moving pavement machines that flatten out the concrete. She got hit by one of them.
Coming?
Yeah.
I seen that Family Guy episode.
It was Austin Powers too. He's like, get out of the way, move. Guy stand there. No.
What kind of work ethic do you have, Kahu?
That is a complicated question.
Well, you heard our kind of work ethic because I'm just the one that like put me in an area. Like I'm more of a type of person who is.
No, it is complicated. Let me tell you how it's complicated for you. Put this motherfucker in dairy. So like, okay, so it's called frozen dairy. Kyle. Like they're supposed to work as a tandem. If you do one area, you should be able to do the other area.
Actually,
right? You put shut up, Steven. You put Steven up in frozen. Right? Oh, he the man with the plan, with the magical hand. Like Steven is ready to go. Put this man in dairy, he looks like a newborn baby. Panicking. They know I'm not good at this. They know I'm not. Why did they put me here? So get the fuck out of here. Your work ethic does nothing for you when you work dairy. When you don't want to be in that place, that area.
All right. So what you're saying is, when it's a place that he wants to be, he is a worker. He is a person that you can trust to do his job.
Yes.
But when it's not, then he's probably not going to put forward the effort to properly learn this.
It would bring his average down from like, so let's say he's a A- up in frozen, right? He's probably, I was gonna say B+ up in dairy, but let's say he's a C+.
Still a passing grade.
Yeah, still passing.
to be fair, I'm not saying like I'm like amazing in dairy, but I have been in dairy the past couple of weeks, so I am slightly getting better. I'm learning not to care when I get pulled. Like I'm learning not to care, like to just let it go and just work it. I'm not saying I'm better, but I'm okay. I'm starting to get better at dairy. I just need to be in an area long enough to.
All right. Well, it's still, your question is complicated, and it's one that is difficult for me myself, because like you don't ask a person like, "Hey, are you funny?" That's something that other people have to judge for a person. Same thing with work ethic. It's it's so subjective that you need a person's opinion other than that person himself or herself. Um, but I will give you a little testimony. Um, I've been working for this business for about a year, a little bit over a year now. Um, Within the first, I want to say 3 months, um, I was already hitting the "I have nothing to do" type of situation going on, and it's not because construction is slow here in Colorado. Like, much to the opposite, construction is actually booming in Colorado because everybody's trying to fucking move here and buy up land and shit. And also, there's a lot of tax money is going to fixing up like schools and parks and shit. Uh, it's relatively busy compared to like other states in which I've seen the industry. That being said, the position that I took, um, when I first came into the job, Sean, who's my boss, he said to me, "All right, we're kind of we've been backed up for a couple of months now, because the lady who worked here, whose position you're taking, she just stopped coming to work one day, and like nobody knew what the fuck happened." And Sean is very lenient when it comes to time. Like if I didn't want to go to work for an entire week, I didn't want to work in the office for an entire week. I wanted to work at home for an entire week. It'd be fine. He wouldn't say shit to me about it. Um, so it's like she was gone for like several weeks before they realized, hey, she ain't coming back. So it's just work that just piled up. So I get there, and he's like, "All right, so I know there's a lot of work here. As you can see, this might take you a couple months to catch up on, but you know, if you're as good with the technology shit as you say you are, then you can probably handle it." I finished that several months, 3 months, I think he said, worth of work within 2 weeks. Like I was done with that shit. Um, and like that's my work ethic. Like when I see something that needs to be done, I do it. And then like about 3 months after I had been working there, Sean had already given me he'd already given me like his credit card and like his information, and it's just like, yeah, if you need something, to facilitate your job, just go ahead and buy it. Here, just use this credit card. He just handed me a credit card with a $10,000 limit on it, and was just like, go nuts.
That's a nice boss.
I mean, it has to do with work ethic. Like, he trusts me as an employee. He knows that I'm not going to fuck around with his money, first of all, and then second of all, he knows that I'm going to do my job. So, in regard to my work ethic, I try and let my experience speak for itself, because I don't. Of course, if I try and give you my work ethic, via my own mouth, it's going to be biased. I'm gonna say, nigga, I'm the goat.
Hmm.
To answer your question, nigga, you kind of quiet right now.
Are you good? So, how many people do you actually work with?
How many people? Let's see. 7 people, and I'm the 8th.
It's not many.
No, it's a oh shit, it's a sheet metal fabrication, like 24 gauge steel mostly. You don't need like a Walmart store full of people to do that.
I mean, like I was saying, it's not many people, but at the same time, I was thinking, certain days, ranging from Tuesday to Thursday, that's about as many people as you would find inside of a Walmart as well.
Yeah. I mean, and like when I say that I run out of things to do, I mean that literally. Like I'll run out of shit to do. Because like I do office administration primarily, but like I'll run out of shit to do, and then as a result, I'll go like back to the shop and just help the guys with fucking like the press or the break or anything like that. Because if I sit in an office and I'm done with my shit, and I usually am within an hour of getting to work of an 8-hour workday, I'm usually just fucking bored. I'll fall asleep. I'll fall asleep in the fucking chair.
Yeah, he didn't call me. He didn't actually been on the phone with me one time, and he was like sounding sleepy as hell. I was like, "Boy, you don't wake the fuck up."
It's just when I got nothing to do, man. It's like, give me something to do, or fucking send me home. I can work from home. At least I can listen to my music, because I work, like I said, I work with rednecks, so they'd be listening to like country music and shit. I don't give a fuck about no country music. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Does your boss know about this issue?
What issue? It's not an issue. It's just, well, like I said, it's not an issue. It's just, it is what it is. But yeah, he knows that I work quick. He knows that I finish my shit fast. Unlike in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up, ladies.
So that reminds me of this TikTok where I think the dispute was about. So you set up an appointment of sorts or something like that, right?
Mhm.
And then let's say the lady goes ahead and she busts in like 30 seconds. Then you bust 30 seconds later. Is that a bad thing?
No.
You honest, of course, because it came up right now because somebody was asking me about, or they were not asking me. They were telling me that me and you need to stop bullying Steven, and that we crossed the line. Not really. Like they didn't really say we crossed the line, but it was like that shit about the one pump Steve. So I think that was a little much. Poor Steven type deal. I was like,
Wait,
no.
why?
Why what? I guess
Why
because
is it a bad thing?
the
I mean,
view is
didn't Steven like admit to it openly?
yeah.
Like,
I
yeah,
mean that's Steven shit.
he gets like 3 strokes in and he's done.
Yeah, that's Steven shit for sure. But like not everybody. You know what? It's like y'all shouldn't tease him for that.
Is somebody sympathetic to Steven's?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
they are. I guess
I mean,
it's about time.
Is this a person that you work with? Out of curiosity, I'm not gonna ask for names. Just, is this a person you work with?
Nah.
Okay, so somebody that I know.
Nope.
Okay.
Just one of the many listeners that I've, and just to cut right into it, I feel like I felt bad initially because once we started this, I really wanted to like tell everybody that we know about it. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be very selective.
What is that?
And I think it has to do with the fact that it's like we were talking about with James earlier.
Oh yeah.
Just like when you want something like this, even if you want to keep it small, like you want to get some people who are going to like actively support you. Well, yeah, I seen your video come up, so I press play, I hit the like button, I subscribe, I turn on the bell so I get the notification.
I love that bell.
But somebody who like comes to you like, hey, feedback. Like I guess the last or next week's guest was like, how come you and Kaho sound like y'all in the same room? And Steven sounds like he's like in outer space or something like that. And then like the other people that I've always like, you know what? It's like this is cool. 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Y'all think y'all can cut that down? You know what I mean? Like I need the feedback. That's what I want. I prefer that.
I mean, it is still a nascent podcast, so I mean, like feedback is prime right now.
But yeah, I just don't feel like we would get it from everybody, you know.
I mean, it's still good for optics. Like the more eyeballs the more views you have, and like the more likes that you get, the wider that the shit is spread. The like YouTube is fucking lame like that, but like you got to have people watching, you got to have people hitting the thumbs up button, otherwise they don't promote your channel.
Yeah.
So like the bigger audience that we can bring in ourselves translates into the more audience members we can get through YouTube. So like even with your reasoning, it makes more sense if you want the channel to grow, which I know that we all do, to invite people to watch it, because they're gonna, those are the ones who are gonna to listen to the shit, and they're actually going to like hit the thumbs up button when we ask them to.
The real supporter.
Yeah, like friends and family and shit. I don't know whose family is watching this, but friends for sure.
You didn't tell your family, Kaho?
No. Like some friends, yes, but family, no. My family is ghetto as fuck. They don't care about podcasts.
I just have to ask.
Ain't nobody in my family trying to watch no damn podcast. Listen to niggas talking about anime. That ain't their shit.
It's that one picture with dude taking off their headphones in disgust. That's how they get down.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like podcast. Look, I got bills to pay. I ain't got time for this shit.
Next week's guest. I'm ready for can't wait.
Who is it? Do we know?
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I know.
Kaho know.
Mm-hmm.
The surprise is for you, baby boy.
Baby boy.
I'm intrigued.
He really enjoyed your nickname, by the way, Kaho.
My what?
Your nickname, Sugar Bear.
Oh yeah.
He really enjoyed that. And I can't wait. I got a plan for an Elemental P community episode that I'm really gonna try to put together.
Oh, you gonna curate an episode, nigga?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Is it gonna
like
be
I
next
want
week?
to? No, it's not gonna be next week. Like this one takes more work because this one there's more people.
Yeah.
Like this might be some like I'm only sitting here to interview this panel of people. Like I won't speak unless I'm asking a question. Type shit. Yeah, I can't wait I gotta try to put this shit together. Speaking of Elemental P community, one of the people that I know, they're like, hey, so how do you eat your taco? I don't know if you've seen a TikTok of these dudes on a podcast talking about how they eat tacos.
No, I haven't seen it.
So like they're showing how they eat the taco. So dude, how you eat your tacos, Kaho?
I tilt my head, take a bite of the side.
Do you tilt the taco at the same time? Think about it.
Probably.
See how you eat tacos.
You grab it by one hand and you tilt it, and then you see the sour cream. Well, it's got to be Taco Bell taco, but
Nick, he said, "How do you eat the taco?" He didn't say, "What do you like on your taco?"
But you take it and then you turn your head a little bit, and you one hand that, and just like eat it in like 4 bites.
You turn your head to the left, or turn your head to the right?
I'm a left.
Usually a left hand, or usually you're right handed?
Usually a left. Well, I grab it with my right hand, but turn my head to my left.
Okay, so you grab it with your right hand.
I eat with my right hand.
Turn my head a little bit towards my left.
and then you turn your head to the left, and then you tilt the taco to the right.
Yes. And then you just munch on that side.
So they had a guy who he would grab it, like let's say he would tilt his head to the right, but he would turn the taco to the right, and it just looked weird when he was demonstrating it. So she was like, you need to continue the conversation on the podcast. But it's not the same because we don't have the visuals. But yeah, it looked fucking ridiculous. And it's just one of those things in life where you don't think about it, like, how the fuck do I eat tacos? When would I ever think about this? Like, what the fuck?
I have tacos every Thursday.
What? It's supposed to be Tuesday.
I don't know, but Tiffany said
Taco
it's
Tuesday, fool.
Taco Thursday.
Tiffany's
He said
fucking.
he's with Tiffany. It does the only days he can see Tiffany. He can't see her on Tuesday.
Yeah, well, unfortunate for him. You prefer soft or hard tacos? Just I know both. Like one thing that I find like kind of annoying to hear is when people say like, "Oh yeah, I went to Taco Bell. I had to take a shit at Taco Bell. It blew up my toilet." Like, it's never happened to me before. And I know this is it's kind of a tangent. This never happened to me before. Like, I think Taco Bell's fine. It's not amazing food. It's definitely not good for you. But I ain't never like had explosive diarrhea after having Taco Bell. Niggas who be saying that, you need to shut the fuck up.
Actually,
But yeah, so you like hard tacos or soft tacos? Just say.
So we talking about from Taco Bell?
Yeah,
Okay.
because real tacos are soft.
Okay,
Like
but corn or flour?
corn.
I prefer corn too.
Huh.
I feel like the Spanish folk be doing too much with it, but they be mad at me. They already mad at me because first of all, I'm ordering my burrito with no beans. I done already forsaken
The
everything.
fuck is wrong with you?
I just don't do beans like that, dog. Usually when I'm eating a burrito, I'm on my way to work. If I got gas at work, I'm just it's bad. Could you imagine me walking through the action alley up in Walmart, crop dusting the 85-year-old lady, and she passes out and dies?
She should have had a stronger constitution.
have you done that?
No.
Yeah. Say, have you killed anyone with your gas at work?
No.
Was that a serious question?
That was a serious question from Steven.
Oh man.
But yeah, so uh from Taco Bell. It really depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm in the mood for, some crunchy tacos.
Mhm.
But there's other times when I'm like, hey, hit me with them soft taco drinks, man.
I haven't had a soft taco from Taco Bell in about 6 months, 7 months, something like that.
Why is that?
Because I only do the Doritos Locos tacos.
They got rid of the fiery one, so I stopped fucking with them.
Yeah. I was kind of upset about that too, but it just tastes better than the regular ass shell to me, at least.
Mm.
Can I be honest here?
No, be completely fictional, false.
I feel like
Yes, be honest.
I feel like the Taco Bell is kind of like a second-rate fast food joint. Like I feel like it's kind of good, but kind of not good.
What does second rate mean to you?
Meaning, like if I were to get either that or like, I can't really say Jack in the Box. But you have Jack in the Box up there, do you?
Yeah.
I would say like Jack in the Box, like get the ultimate bacon cheeseburger, but then you go to Taco Bell. Oh, I'm eating some two like wussy tacos,
All right, but one is
Who
a
gets
burger.
2 tacos from
One is
Taco
the
Bell?
burger joint, and the other one is like fake Mexican food.
You're right. Okay, I guess my point is invalid.
It's not a bad point. It's just weird that you would compare a burger place to Taco Bell.
To me, like this is what I'm trying to get at is like I see like all fast food joints, no matter like tacos or burgers, they're all fast food to me. If that makes any sense.
I guess so, but like if we was talking, like I would say McDonald's if I wanted to talk about meat between two slices of bread shit. I don't know, like it's weird to me that that's where you went with that. Like I was expecting something like semi poignant, like working towards the possibility of making some sense. But just like in the context of the conversation, it's just weird.
All right, so moving back, we talk about, do you guys like chalupas?
I can live without chalupas.
What?
Yeah, it might have to do with the fact that there's like the meat to bread ratio is off from my liking.
Uh,
Mm, I think they're okay. Like if you were to like they're average to me. Like if you were to say like rate the chalupa as something that you like between 1 to 10, I would say like straight five. It's not it's not good or it's not great, but it's not terrible. It just is a thing there. Um, I don't know. Like the positive part for the chalupa for me anyway is the like the thickness of the shell. Like I like that. But like they be doing too much with that shit. They put all kinds of extra shit on there, like all that sour cream and shit. And then, like Jen said, they don't really give you that much meat. So yeah, now the more I think about it, the more I'm moving towards like a four now.
all right, so this new kind of question kind of generated off of our Taco Bell question. I don't want to ask you guys like Chick-fil-A. What do you guys think about Chick-fil-A? Because like that's mine and Tiffany's like go-to meal. No matter what, like around 11:30 rolls in, like every Wednesday, no matter what, we drop what we're doing, we get in the car, we go to Chick-fil-A. That's how Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, my thoughts about that. That's for sure. I like Chick-fil-A, but I ain't going there every Thursday at 11:30.
Yeah, it's the like the chicken is good, but it's not like some I gotta drop everything and get to it good.
The only point that you have with like making sure you go to 11:30 is the fact that otherwise the line would be long as hell in Manteca. So I understand that, but just to say, oh, that chicken, that God's chicken.
Oh my gosh! One time, me and Tiffany were at Chick Fil A, and we like to like park across the street from Chick Fil A. So there's like a grocery center, and then there's Chick Fil A like by itself, like right next to the freeway. So me and Tiffany, we get our food. I generally don't like to eat in the car, but when we have to drive like 20 minutes to get back to where we need to be, we're not gonna eat Chick Fil A. And when we get home, we're gonna eat that crap in the car in the parking lot. And oh my gosh, like where we are, there's like so many homeless people, and like some try to like knock on the window sometimes, and we just like skedaddle out of there.
I was wondering when your Republican side was gonna jump out. It makes a little appearance every episode.
hmm what was I going to say? First, him saying skedaddle. But I know exactly the place he's talking about because that area is sketch as fuck. It's like right by a gas station. They hide behind the building. At nighttime, that shit is just not the business.
That's why you.
Bad. I don't agree with nothing.
Um,
I'm notorious for eating in my car, bro.
I mean, I don't typically eat in my car, but I'm also not a messy eater.
I don't let
So
nobody in my car. So if you see me, like, don't come for me. Like you'll know when I got company
yeah,
because my shit'll be close. I mean, yeah, clean as fuck. That's the only time my car clean. I'm expecting somebody to ride my car.
Oh, that's the only time your car. You nasty mother. My car is always fucking clean.
Bruh, I'm telling
Always,
you.
always.
I live in my shit. My front seat. That's just the front seat.
Like, you get in my car and swear that shit was brand new.
Yeah. I'll probably be like that with the next one, but I doubt it. Once I get comfortable, that's just what it is. It's just what it is, Kaiho.
Slob ass nigga.
I might be just a bit of a slob. But it's cute though. I can do it cute.
Like, oh, them dookie stains, that's cute.
Hey.
Stop looking at my drawers, girl. Wait,
Hey,
you got them on the floor, nigga.
never leave your drawers on the floor.
All right, people. So I have a spur of the moment question for you guys.
All right, number 3. Go ahead.
But like, is this stemming from Dookie drawers? I might not want to be talk about that.
It kind of smells.
First of all, I hate the word Dookie. Kaiho, stop.
Dookie.
I hate it.
I got dookie.
I can see that.
What? But yeah. The question is, so when you got dookie drawers on your floor, do you pick them up and smell them before you put them in the hamper or not?
Why would you smell them?
It's a joke, Steven.
He gonna ask a question.
Ask your question, man.
When Insei was saying my clothes aren't look like a school shooter, like I don't really care, but like this my haircut like actually like brought me down a little bit.
No, your haircut helps because now you're not just a school shooter. You're military trained.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't look like a cross between somebody who constantly got bullied at school and a fucking emo kid. Now you just look like you were bullied in the military.
I can roll with that. At least I look like a man now.
Ain't nobody say that shit.
Hey,
Don't get ahead of yourself.
You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna scale because I've been
Chicken
working
butt.
out. I've been working out, right? So I'm gonna like scale myself tomorrow, and we're gonna see like how much muscle.
Scale myself.
You think he means weigh himself?
I know what he means. He don't know what he means.
Yeah, I'm power scaling.
Weigh yourself. What the fuck? Just say weigh myself. You don't need to say scale myself. Scaling is a completely different thing from what you think it is. Like,
Nah, he said it. He said he gonna power scale himself. He's gonna go Super Saiyan.
Nah, power scaling yourself means you're gonna take like a fucking like the things the water pressure jet thing. What those fucking called? Pressure washer. You take a pressure washer and just fucking spray off all of the disgusting Steven bits.
He would never.
There wouldn't be anything left.
Baby, this is what he is.
Just come out a skeleton. All right, guys, I'm done. Fuck, I had something to say, but I lost it. It's the worst feeling.
Oh well.
Oh well. All right, so this episode is actually longer than I thought it'd be.
Sounds ready to wrap it up.
Yeah, I know. Jinsei got to get up early, so
Baby boy Jinsei. He's gotta be my new friend where I can buy him some.
He got to go night so that he can get up and do your job for you again.
I love him.
Shit, I'd love him too if he was doing my job for me.
Makes my life easier and doesn't have to be to the door every time I walk into work. Like, oh, it's to the door again. That's cool.
All right, so episode 19, the end. Yeah, we didn't really talk about anything in particular. Just us fucking around, having fun. If you enjoy what you've heard, you can check the description and see all of our Twitter shit. If you really enjoyed what you heard, and I know that we mentioned this, it was unintentional on my part at least. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up so that we can circulate this shit, get some more eyeballs on it. I've said this before also, but we do have some ideas that we want to bounce around. We just need a little bit more incentive. Incentive by the way of, I guess, like quasi engagement. So yeah, hit the subscribe button. Tell all your friends and family to come and see Kaho the Great and his two monkeys. Hit
Whoa!
thumbs up and make sure that you hit that bell as well because you got to. Otherwise, it won't alert you that when our videos come out. You can check out Steven's anime review channel. It's Anime Alley here on YouTube. And what, you had something to say, just say? No, of course you don't.
Oh, Steven, you convinced Caden to watch whatever anime that
Wonder Egg
was.
Priority?
Wonder Egg.
No
No.
way!
No.
Oh, it's not that one?
Doctor Stone.
Okay. I could live with that. I thought it was Wonder Egg Priority.
He said, tell Steven he convinced me to watch it.
Man.
I was like, well, why? Well, he didn't really convince you. Why do I need to tell him that? He's like, just build up his confidence.
Wow.
I mean, I have been in the anime scene for a while now. Oh man.
And Steven was like, I'll take it.
Check out Anime Alley. It's got Steven and yeah.
And terrible artwork.
Terrible artwork. Yeah. I need to get around to drawing something for Steven because that shit is garbage. He's got an egg head in that that artwork, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So yeah, like I said, check us out on Twitter. Send us some questions if there's anything that you're wondering about. You want to know like how big is Jinsei in the underpants? You want to know like how many women has Steven actually slept with? Just whatever. Ask us any sort of question. We will be glad to answer them. Other than that, assuming that no one else has any random bullshit to interject with here at the during the outro, there's only one thing that we are missing.
Hey, you do it.
No, that's your job. No, fuck no, Steven, you're terrible.
I was wounded. Skeety Bobo.